Luke here. I've been out today geocaching and playing Pokemon Go, which go together surprisingly well. And I was going to take a video of my haversack, my scout bag, and what's in it while I was out there, but it got very windy today. You can see a bit in the trees behind me. So I decided to come home where I could control the wind and stuff a little bit more. Obviously can't control the wind, but do it in an area that was a bit more sheltered. And show you what's in my bag here. So I'm back home, had a lovely morning out in the sun. It's a beautiful day today, I don't know if you can see there. 27 degrees today. In England they'd be sweating like crazy and calling it super hot. Where I live, it's just winter. A beautiful winter's day here in Queensland. So let's go over to the lawn and I'll show you what's in my bag. I did a little playback and it is still quite windy, so I've actually come inside now to film this for you. So this is the bag I took out today. It's it's a bit of a everything type bag. It's gone hunting with me, it's gone geocaching, goes to school sometimes when we're doing something different. It's just a handy little bag. It doesn't hold a lot, so obviously I'm not going out for a day or overnight, but certainly if I'm just planning on being out for a few hours, then this bag's sufficient. First thing today though, hat. Got to have a hat with you in Queensland. Highest cancer rates in Australia, so it's really important to keep a hat on. Beyond the Divide, great hunting show here in Australia, run by a fantastic bloke, Rob, down in Melbourne. Met him the day I got this hat, which was great. Not in Melbourne, here in Brisbane, but anyway, rambling. You got to have a hat. Really important in Queensland, so hat. Now, here's the bag. The bag itself came like this, and I've thrown on one of these 511 water bottle pouches. Actually got this off Benny from High Range Outdoors. He used to do a bit of refurb of old gear. Not that I imagine this needed too much of a refurb, but look, it's a great bit of kit. Molly compatible. It's got the Molly all over it, and Velcro or buckle for the water bottle. Bit of a standard sort of water bottle. Nothing flash there. Might have a little drinker. And as you can see, Molly all over the back of the pack, and also both ends. It's a great pack for that. It's very versatile. You can sort of load it out in any way you want. Even this, what I use is sort of the lid. It can pack quite loose because of these straps. You can fit other stuff in here if you want to. And I think you can even take it off if you don't want it on there at all. Get rid of these here, and that'll slip right off, and then you've just got the pack without the lid. I like the lid myself. Gives you a few more carry options. Morale patches, Australian Bushcraft, great little group. Here's the boxing Kangaroo. I didn't know what the FCU stood for when I bought it. I've been told it's Field Support Unit, but I love the boxing Kangaroo. I think it's just a great Australian character. Really funky. Now, external pocket here. This is where I keep a poncho. Just a vinyl poncho. It's got a couple of clips on the sides here, and of course that can be used as a bit of a shelter if I needed it. Also in there, some rosary beads. These ones are broken. I was actually have them in there just as a bit of a something to do if I got bored, to try and repair these. I'm missing a decade, but just needs joining up. So I just had them in there as a bit of a project, and I've got a lighter in there as well. Nothing flash. You can tell I like green, obviously. So put those things over here. So that's the front of the pack, like that. Open up, as you can see, more molly. So if you were to take off this lid, you'd have some carry options on the front here. This is where I just put my wallet and stuff like that. I've got a few stickers and patches and things I haven't put on bags yet. It just zips in. I think this is designed to be sort of your map section, so it's protected and you can see it. There's Benny's logo, High Range Outdoors. The guy got that water bottle pouch off. You know, he just kitted it up a little bit more, fixed it up. It's a great bit of gear, and he stopped doing that sort of stuff now because he just works on his own range. He's got a great range of bags, tarps, all sorts of stuff. Check him out. He's on Facebook. He's also on Instagram. He's also on just the World Wide Web. I'll maybe put a link down for him below. And he's local fella, Brisbane. So it's great to support local guys when you can. Actually, haven't bought any of his gear yet. Got a bit of a glut at the moment, and the wife says that enough is enough, but there's a few things of his that are on the list. Now, inside, phone. Pretty standard carry for most of us these days. Got New Testament and a little notebook for journaling, whether that's, you know, scripture based or something else. Got in here some playing cards. These are a gift for from one of my students, and you know, it's probably a bit bulky for this pack, but I'm a bit sentimental and I like to use them when I'm given these things, so I carry that. Coming over here, got this torch. I actually checked the batteries in this morning and they were corroded. It's been a little while since I've used it, so there's actually no batteries in there at the moment because I couldn't find my double A's. So batteries got on the shopping list. But I like this little torch, you know, it's got the option to work as a lamp. And it'll stand up by itself. You can hook it onto your clothing or your pack, or obviously you can hold it in your hands. And I just think it's a really versatile sort of design. It's not the LED bulb. I bought this one a few years ago. As you can tell, it's got a little bit of wear and tear on it. So when this is due for replacement, I'll get the LED, just update that kit a bit. Coming to this end, most places I keep one of these handy. In summer, obviously, it's a snake wrap. In winter, well, yeah, it's handy to have a bandage sometimes. Got a little first aid kit in this bag. It's an old Volta pack. Picked this up at for $1 at a second-hand shop, and it's just got a few band-aids mainly, because that's the sort of injury I expect. It's got a few wound wipes, and then on this side there's a bigger bandage, you know, that I can cut down if I have got a larger wound or something on my leg I need to wrap. And I also keep in here some strapping tape around an old credit card. My thinking here is, you know, I can use that in combination with the bandage, or I could use a piece of my clothing, wrap that around, and this kit doesn't take me too far from home. So I'm near help whenever I have this bag, so I don't need something extensive. You know, it's sort of a patch me up and keep me moving because the ambulance or the hospital's right around the corner. So that's all this sort of first aid kit is. Anything more serious, and you know, I've got the phone, I can call for help and it will arrive, because if I've got this bag, I'm somewhere where there's reception, and usually somewhere where there's people nearby. Let's do that later. A couple of snacks, some muesli bars, and a little tin of trail mix. Oh, my chocolate's melted, that's no good. You know, it's a handy little tin, this, from, used to have some spices and stuff in it. I just repurposed it, as you can tell. A bit of a label here, a bit of a stamp there. So I just took all that off, and it's a great tin. It sits nice and neat in there. And that's it. The only other thing I've got is, here it is, a pen. It's always good to have a pen. There's no knives or anything. Usually they're in my pocket. This is what I had today. The Leatherman Wingman. Got this from Rob from RDP Project. Great fella, Rob. And I tell you what, this is a handy little tool, this one. I quite like it. I often have this in my pocket if I'm just at home. And, you know, it's got some just good tools for everyday carry. Used it this morning to tighten up a few screws on a door handle. So, love this little tool. So that's my bag. This video is a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, just felt like doing a bit of a gear video. I haven't done one for a while. And yeah, so this is the bag. It's a great little bag. I grabbed it from Germany at the same time as I grabbed a German mountain pack, which is a bit of a more old style. A bit of gear, you know, canvas and leather. But this one I thought it's great for just, you know, those times where you don't need a lot. It's a really nice bag. It's really functional, really versatile with the molly all over it. And gives you a lot of great carry options. And, you know, this is what it fit. Yeah, doesn't need to be a lot. Oh, and the other thing, it's got, I love them and I hate them. It's a bit hard to see. See those loops in here? They're great and they're horrible at the same time, you know. It reduces your carry options a little bit, but it does keep things nice and snug when you pack them away. You know that nothing's going to get lost. Anyway, great little pack that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you on the next one.